What's going on, guys? This is my WWE draft picks for 2009. Personally, if you've been talking to me lately, I've been saying that I really don't think that the draft picks are really necessary. Not in terms of the YouTube picks or the YouTube mock picks, but just the draft in general. Just because of the plain fact that I think that WWE is pretty unified right now. Now, what I mean by unified is that superstars freely go to other shows, which kind of defeats the purpose of the draft, because the whole part about the draft is that you just keep the superstars on that one brand. And, think back in 2004 maybe, when each brand had their own pay-per-view. Now, that's probably the best. Those are the best times that they actually used the draft well. And now, each brand has one big pay-per-view, and it's just that the draft is starting to just get unnecessary now. But whatever. Regardless of what I say, the draft will still continue. So here's my mock picks for 2009. Now, each brand I gave 3 superstars, okay? Just, for the hell of it. Alright. Many of you might agree with me, many of you might not. ECW. I think Mr. Kennedy should go to ECW. Mr. Kennedy has missed a ton of time because of his injuries that I don't think he'll really bone well on SmackDown anymore. He needs to just, get kicked down a little bit to build himself back up. And ECW is the best place. Alright, so that's what I think that's the first pick. The second pick is the Brian Kendrick. Now, honestly, I haven't really seen too much of him. I've seen him, start this gimmick, but I haven't seen too much lately. And honestly, I think that ECW is becoming more of the lightweight thing, other than Mark Henry and, King. But, other than that, there's, a whole bunch of lightweight people. And the Brian Kendrick would fit right into that little picture. And yeah, so that's my second pick. The third pick is R-Truth. Again, with the lightweight thing, he just seems like a man that's not doing much on SmackDown, and maybe he could make a big impact on ECW. Okay, so that's it for ECW. Raw, we have Triple H. Triple H he's just been on Raw lately, so you know what? Just leave him there. Who cares? Next, who's that? We have Morrison. John Morrison. I feel that splitting up Miz and Morrison will cause a whole bunch of, commotion between the, that tag team title spot, between Miz Morrison and Carlito and Primo, and it would just shake everything up, and it would be kind of interesting to see what would happen, to see how who Carlito and Primo would actually go up against after Miz and Morrison breaking up like that. But knowing WWE, if that were to happen, they just, John Morrison will just go back to ECW a few weeks later. But yeah, next person is Matt Hardy. I feel that Matt Hardy should go for an IC title shot, or even go for a World Heavyweight title shot on Raw, because I feel that he's deserving of it. We saw Jeff Hardy get his shot. Matt Hardy did have his shot, but it was on ECW. It wasn't that impactful, but Matt Hardy, I feel, is ready. And, man, let's just see. I just think it's a good idea. Next one, SmackDown. We have Christian going to SmackDown. Now, I chose Christian going to SmackDown and not to Raw because of 2 reasons. One reason, I know WWE will not let that happen. And 2, the fact that Edge is on SmackDown. And he could do a couple of things with Edge. He could feud with him. Maybe do another brother versus brother thing, but that might be too short almost, because they already had a brother versus brother thing and whatever. Or suppose Matt Hardy does stay on SmackDown, they could do that thing that everyone has always wanted. Matt Hardy and Edge versus Jeff Hardy and Christian. That would be something to see. Okay, so next person is Evan Bourne. Oh yeah, wait. Also with Christian, Christian could also go for a title shot on SmackDown before he does on Raw. But, that's just me. Alright, but yeah. Next thing, Evan Bourne. I think Evan Bourne should get out of ECW because he has way too much talent to be wasting in ECW. But one major thing that I really have to say about if he leaves ECW, he could be giving ECW tons of ratings because Evan Bourne is a fantastic wrestler. I was told, I don't know where he came from. I think it was ROH. I don't know, though. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but Evan Bourne's a phenomenal wrestler. Okay, next is Ted DiBiase or Cody Rhodes. Now, if just one of them, not both of them. If it is both of them, hell, that would be even greater because then Randy Orton would be screwed against Triple H. I just feel that if one of them go, the whole storyline with Randy Orton and Triple H would just get so much more fired up and just, God. It would just be more enjoyable because when he has these two slithering snakes or, fucking no emotion people, it's just even. And I just want to see WWE do something about it and, give the good guy the last laugh, if so to speak. So yeah, that's my WWE draft picks. Hope you liked them. If you didn't, well, can't make you like it. It's just a matter of opinion. Alright, so have a good one, guys, and hope you enjoy the draft.